have a bunch of them. Jeremiah is the main one. He's so funny. He guards that little feeder. But yeah, I'm actually, I really, I mean, I want to say I'm actually okay with going like this soon. Like, I actually, the more I think about it, I'm happy it's September and not October. Like, I'm actually like, okay, and then I'll come home for October, then I'll go back in November, and I'll probably go back in January, and then I don't know after that. Like, I'm not really even planning past that. Those are the ones I can foresee will probably happen. But maybe after that, maybe that's it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It could end anytime. It could end any trip. Like, this could be my last trip to New York. It could be that way. Like, it could be like all of a sudden Vegas turns around. I mean, it's unlikely. That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to enjoy each trip because it now all the phones have leopard. Richard's going around with his leopard. Yeah. Why don't we see if we can do the white ones for the blog? Maybe those ones won't connect. But anyways, Richard now has to use both of the cases now are leopard. You know, Richard was almost gonna get a leopard guitar, and I said, "You can't do that. You're gonna a leopard Fender." He's like, "Oh, for you." I was like, "Kid, do you know how much people give me shit if you get a leopard guitar? They'd be like, Joy made you get a leopard guitar." I said, "No, no, you're not getting a leopard." It would have been cool, but that'd be ridiculous because everyone would know that I was the one that wanted the leopard guitar. So, anyways, both the phones. Well, the other phone he has was my old one, which had a leopard case, and now the new one I took to New York, I had to get a leopard case, right? So they both have leopard now. So Richard's going around with leopard case. Very, very manly. Mm. Um, and they're not like manly at any way either. They're like leopard and pink, and mine has roses and cherries, and the other one is like pink and all different colors. This is like the most feminine leopard. There's Gloria. She's got a Richard's cooking breakfast. Richard and Annette just went to the store. Annette loves going to the store, but Annette's patience is very, very small. So as soon as I tell her they're going, she's like ready to go. I say, "Oh, you guys can go." I said, "You want to go with Richard? She's gonna go in a little bit." And she's like, "Yeah." And I think that he's leaving pretty soon. And then like this morning we never do. So she literally kept going, "Are we leaving yet?" I said, "Yeah, soon enough. Hold on." Okay. And she got her bag on and then her shoes and ready to go. And she hates waiting. It's so funny because she's not doing anything. You see her. She hates waiting. It's the funniest thing. Because, like, if you don't say we're going, then she's fine. She'll just sit on her bed. But as soon as you say we're going, then she doesn't want to sit on her bed. She's ready to go. So I have to usually not tell her too far in advance. But I thought they were going really soon. But then we decided to do it live. So she was just getting so irritated. So I'm glad they went. She loves going grocery shopping. I mean, she'll turn down a lot of things. We'll ask her, "You want to do this? Want to do that?" And she never turns down grocery shopping. Like, this is the funniest thing is always like, "Sure, you want to go? You wanna go?" Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because I think she feels really like that's her contribution. I always tell her, I thank her for doing it because it does really help me, and especially when I'm gone, super helpful. Richard likes having her go. It's easier than him just going by himself. It's just more fun. Taking the sister, and then she does pick out the things that she wants. This makes it easier. Um, I mean, we try to do the more protein, but they get their little snacks, and so we let her pick out what she wants, and she really enjoys it. Like I think she just really, really enjoys it. So that's another reason why I haven't been going, is because like I realized like the day I went, like Annette was a little bummed. Like she really likes going now. Like kind of like her and Rich's thing. So I didn't want to take that away from them either. So it's actually just kind of all worked out perfect where it was like me needing to not go to the store, so I'm not, tempted, and then me not feeling well either because when I first got home, I didn't feel that good. And then Annette wanting to go, and then Rich wanting to go. Like they're wanting to go, and I'm like, you guys want to go? And then I realized, it is kind of fun getting out. But then for me, it starts to get annoying because, it's like the same routine. I'm like, all right, I'm tired of seeing the same people at the store. If I was going to different stores, which we used to do, but now we kind of just go to the same store because they've been really good about keeping our meat stocked up. What used to happen is they would run out at stores. So we'd have to go to other stores. And we used to not buy the Smith's meat, but now but Smith's is like been so good at keeping our meat stocked up. Like it's been like every day they've had it. I mean, they just have our meat always. Whereas that never happened. Even when we shopped at Whole Foods back in the day, they would run out, and then we'd be so bummed we'd have to go to another Whole Foods, and they wouldn't have it, and we'd run all over town to get our beef. It used to be really hard to get organic beef, but I think now it's a lot more common. But when we first started doing organic beef, it was really difficult. Sometimes we'd have to go to like 7 stores to get our beef. And this is when we had a car, but then when we didn't have a car, we would try to order it, and then it doesn't show up. And you're waiting all day for your food, and then nothing shows up. Because if they don't have it, because I wouldn't let them do replacements, because replacements, they never did the right thing. When did they put ham instead of organic beef? Only the same for a replacement. It was like sliced ham. No, you guys don't know how to do replacements. Now I think you can choose your replacement. We pretty much do every day, primarily because we like to get the steaks on sale. And those, well, and one thing, we buy so much meat that you don't want to, I mean, how much you want to buy in one day? We buy like 6 pounds. But the other reason is the steak at Smith's, if you get there early, they always have it on sale. Otherwise, you can't afford that steak. So you can get a really good deal. They're in the reduced bid, from the day before. But you have to be the first there, first come, first serve. So we get there early, and then that's how they've been doing the steaks. But when we don't get there early, or you don't get there every day, then they go, and then you don't, and then you got to pay full price for steaks. Forget about that. They're getting crazy. So they like doing that, and then also just Annette likes going every day, so it's kind of like a little chore. But yeah, it just kind of feels like we always kind of need something. I know it's crazy. We go every day, but uh, we only eat from home, except for once in a while Gloria and Annette get their Taco Bell or something. But everything is made at home, so we shop more than most people because most people probably either eat out or eat at work or on some level, are eating other than at their home. You go to a restaurant or whatever, go to a bar, or whatever, go to fast food, whatever it is. Um, we only so everything that we consume is from the grocery store. I mean, even down to I won't even buy a water usually anywhere but a grocery store. I'm like, oh, it's so much more expensive. Like I hate to even buy it at the gas station. Oh, dang it, way more expensive or something like that. I feel like I need to put you guys in the shade. I feel like it's getting hot, but I don't want to make you guys mess up. Um, but yeah, you find when you go to the grocery store, everything is so much more affordable than anywhere else, like in a convenience store or something. So you'll be like, I don't even want to buy water anywhere else. So we buy our, spring water, and then, we just take it. Like when we leave, we put waters in the car. So we never buy water when we're out and things like that. So like we really don't ever spend money on refreshments or food other than the grocery store for me and Richard. A little bit for Gloria and Annette, but primarily just the grocery store for them too. Unless they're doing, like I said, Taco Bell, or if they're sometimes we get them coffee. They've been doing sometimes coffee in the morning after all that. But actually, it all worked out because they were doing so much caffeine that it was causing Annette to go berserk. And now in small doses, she does okay. She does keep her up.